Hi, my name is Gabe Arnold, and today we are going to talk about how to email to your list properly. And the reason that we're sharing this today is that I started a new product called Business Marketing Engine, and you can check that out at businessmarketingengine.com. But a lot of people that come and work with me ask me, hey, how do you properly email to a list? How do you actually market properly? So we're going to look at one thing today about email frequency. So when you have a list that you've been developing of customers and you want to know exactly how often you need to be emailing them, that's a huge question. And so I'm going to walk you through some of the metrics of email marketing so that you can make an informed decision for yourself. And then at the end, I'm going to tell you how often I email my list and why. Okay, so you've got a customer list. Maybe you already kind of have a sophisticated funnel in place. Maybe you don't, but maybe you are collecting email addresses by giving away a free report or a free trial, or you've done business with these people and you're emailing them. So here is what happens. Let's say you've collected 1,000 names on your list and you're sending them email. So let's take the example of if you email your list once a month, we'll say. So you have once a month, you're sending out your message, and so then you're sending out one message to that list of people. So what do you think is going to happen in that case? What's a typical open rate? Let's say for the sake of this, for the sake of this video and what I'm showing you today, let's say that a 20% open rate is what you're getting, which is a really good open rate on average. So of the 1,000 people that you sent this email to, 20% would have gotten that, which is 200 would have opened it. Okay, so what happens to the other 800 people? If you're emailing once a month, those other 800 people, honestly, are probably never going to see your message, because maybe in this first message, you're sending it once, you're sending the information out once. So really, this email, we'll say, is only worth that much. It's basically only 20% of a message, because it's not going to get to your whole list. Let's look at the next case here. Let's say with your list of 1,000 people, you send it out 4 times. So now you've sent 4 emails, and they should all be varying different topics and subjects, but let's say you're sending 4 emails a month, so once a week. So this is going to your list of 1,000 people, and you sent 4, so you're basically sending 1 a week. And then let's say you're getting that 20, and for the sake of easy math, we'll say 25% open rate. That means the first time it got sent, only 25% of the people opened. Second time, 25%. Third time, 25%. Fourth time, 25%. You potentially, and let's look at it. And let's say that you varied your times a little bit too. 9 a.m., noon, 11 in the afternoon. You potentially, best case scenario, may have reached all of your audience on the list, because not everybody opens up email every day. Sometimes it's going to hit their spam folder accidentally. Sometimes it's going to go into another folder. If it's a Gmail client, they may not see it. But in this case, we at least have the potential for them to see or hear messaging from you, because in a perfect world, if a different 25% was opening it every time, then they'd see it. So that is, a better case that you're doing something, once a week, because then you have potential for people to see that. So now I'm going to share with you what I do, because this way it is the most way to use effective email marketing, and people that don't want to be on the list can simply unsubscribe. I send an email once a day. So I have every single day of the week, I have email going out. And so in even just 1 week, there's 7 messages, and that happens every single week. And so I know that on a list of 1,000 people, I am reaching my audience throughout the entire week and they're hearing from me. And that is what real effective email marketing is. Now, you don't want with a list that you've never emailed before, you don't want to start emailing every day. But over the course of 3 to 6 weeks, or maybe 8 weeks total, you can go from sending a message every 2 weeks to a message a week to 2 messages a week to 3 to 4 to 5 to every single day. And the reason that you want to do that is just like in traditional advertising of any kind. Your relationship with your prospect on your email list is the exact same thing. So when an ad is shown 1,000 times, how many people actually click or take action on that? Only a very small percentage. So your job as an email marketer is to consistently give amazing value to your list and continually to serve your list and the people on that list so that they can actually get value out of it, and that's so they click through some of the time. If you're emailing your list once a month, then you're really not doing anything effective. You're not going to gain any value out of your list. You're never going to sell to your list. You're never going to generate revenue. You've got to get at a minimum to the 2 or 3 times a week point. And ultimately, if you really want to capitalize on your list, you should be emailing once a day. So go ahead and check out businessmarketingengine.com and we will help you with setting up your email marketing campaign. We'll help you write the content. We'll help you build automations. And then you can actually get value out of your list. Again, my name is Gabe Arnold. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll talk to you soon.